So today we're gonna go up that hill, Bukit Titi Kerawang, and we have around 74% battery left. We've ridden around 5 km and now it's time to go uphill. And today I'm going to use my Exway X1 Pro electric skateboard, the standard version, just to show you guys that even on the standard version you can go up very steep hills. And the reason I'm using the standard version is it is around 19 km to the place that we want to go, so I want to get as much range as possible. So I'm going to give you guys a few tips on going up hills. Make sure that you are in the right mode. Do not use like the lowest mode and max it out. Make sure that you use medium mode and keep the speed constant. So I'm keeping around 20 km/h constant, not accelerating and slowing down because that will consume a lot of battery. So maintain your speed around 20 km/h going uphill, and that way you can save a lot of battery. And right now, this is the Lepak Sanggol, which is a very sharp corner of Bukit Titi Kerawang. And as you can see, we can go up without a problem. And it's 8 o'clock in the morning, so there's not a lot of people. Usually a lot of cyclists will cycle here, but today it is weekdays, so there's not a lot of people. The roads here is very shallow and the corner is very sharp, so I make sure that I go early in the morning to avoid any cars. And we are passing by a cyclist, which later on we will meet at the top. The road is quiet, so I can do a little bit of carving to relax out my leg. And now we are reaching Titi Kerawang. Usually it will be very beautiful here, but they are doing some construction work, so we're gonna pass by very carefully because the road is not that great. And we're actually gonna stop here for a while, maybe around 1 minute, to rest our feet out. And usually there's a very beautiful waterfall here, but again they are doing construction work, so just gonna go. We are around halfway to the top, and we should reach maybe around 5 minutes. But we're gonna stop again at a beautiful scenery here. And we're gonna continue our way back. And this is still going uphill. I'm not sure if you can tell because camera doesn't show uphill very well, but this is all the way uphill to the top. And I believe this is the last stretch and we have reached the top. And I'm talking to the cyclist that I passed by. He's asking where is the battery located at.
Battery dalam.
Oh, bukan backpack lah.
Backpack ni power bank.
Spare punya.
Spare. Nanti kalau nak charge.
Bateri sini lah.
Bateri.
Oh, dalam
ni.
Oh,
dalam
okay.
bateri.
Macam handphone lah.
Macam handphone.
Duduk laju korang.
And now it's downhill time. So I can prepare with all the safety gears and my years of experience. And you have to be very careful of the road condition. As you can see, I just hit a pebble there. You have to be very confident and stable on your board. And now I'm just going downhill free roll without pushing the acceleration and without hitting the brake. And this is why I like the Exway X1 Pro hub version or any hub motorsport, is that they free roll downhill very well. And it's very fun to go downhill when you're free rolling and without something dragging you back like belt drives. And when going downhill, make sure that you are at a comfortable speed. Always brake before you hit the speed wobble. Once you hit the speed wobble, it is very hard to control. Right now I'm not hitting any brakes because I'm very comfortable with this speed, and Exway X1 Pro electric skateboard is very stable at high speeds. So I'm just gonna stop talking and you guys enjoy to the quiet sound of hub motors free rolling downhill. now we've reached Teluk Bahang Dam, the place that they store rainwater. And this is the last part of downhill. This is a very steep decline, and as you can see, the corners is U-shaped. So I actually went down few years back with a penny board back before I have electric skateboard. So going down now felt more in control and stable and less scary than the penny board downhill run, because the penny board is not meant for downhill and high speeds. It wobbles so much that I remember right after the other corner up front, not this one, but it gets very wobbly that I want to slow down but I cannot. So after this corner I tried to foot brake, and I remember I dragged my foot from here right until the roundabout that you're gonna see up front, and the board is still not stopping yet. And I'm very lucky to not fall down. And we are here at Teluk Bahang Entopia Butterfly Farm. We're just gonna pass by. Our destination is actually up front. We are going to eat some breakfast at Belimbing Cafe. And as you can see, my Exway X1 Pro survives with 15% battery life. So that's very good battery performance on the Exway X1 Pro. And we're actually going to charge our board. Exway X1 Pro have a fast charger that you can charge 0 to 100 in around 1 hour, just a little bit more. And while we are waiting to charge, we are eating this big roti jala. This is very famous in Penang. If you want, you can come to Belimbing Cafe in Teluk Bahang. And just after minutes of eating, we have charged our board to 83%. We're gonna wait a little bit more and we're gonna head back home.